Morning, gang. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2019. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom talk, coming to you from the Chapel Hill Marina in Lincolnshire. Just a reminder, gang, if you're watching on Facebook Live, your messages are not getting to me at the moment, okay? You need to be on YouTube to pick up to join in the chat with everyone else. It's youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Just pop across to there, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be able to join in the chat with everyone else there this morning. All right. Well, a sunny day out there, a little bit cold, as indeed it was last night. Once again, I had my heating on in here all last night. It's lovely and toasty in here with that heating. Really very nice indeed. Managed to get down to the swimming pool yesterday. Much excitement, only for myself. I was the only one in the men's changing rooms yesterday. It was surprisingly quiet for a school holiday, because a lot of the schools at the moment on holiday. But much excitement in the showers. Yeah, pardon? No, nothing like that, dear. Nothing like that. No, incorrect. They got new shower curtains. Oh, very, very pretty. Little white dots and colours and all sorts of things. And I thought they're nice, because what they had before was some grey things, which was starting to look a bit tatty, you know. I mean, obviously those showers in the in the changing rooms in the gym cum swimming pool changing room, you know, they're used all the time. So not enough time for mould to gather on the curtains like maybe it does in some of your homes. I can see one or two filthy people on there this morning. Absolutely filthy. So they're not there, you know, they're that long. They don't get used. They get used all the time. If they weren't used, they'd get mould. But anyway, they were looking a bit tatty, but they kind of served the purpose, you know. Heavy, grey, industrial type shower curtains. Well, the new ones look very nice, but someone has clearly gone down to B&Q or someone like that in the sale and bought domestic shower curtains, right? So you get in the shower and you pull the little curtain across, unless, of course, you're an exhibitionist, and where you leave the curtain open for all to see your pert little body. I don't do that. I close that curtain. Believe it. Oh yes, I close the curtain. No one wants to see this. You know, my arse is almost touching the floor now when I haven't got any pants on. I tell you that. So you close the little curtain and you put the shower on and that. Unfortunately, because they're domestic curtains, they're not weighted at all. They're not heavy at all, because they're domestic. And the slight bit of breeze and this curtain blows in and attaches it yourself. And there's nothing worse than that, is there? You know, a curtain, a shower curtain touching you or sticking to you while you're trying to have a shower. So actually, I did have to leave the curtain open because this damn thing kept blowing back at me. Whether it was the particular cubicle I was in or not, I don't know. There's only 4 shower cubicles there. I was at the one right at the end, which I suppose, now that I think about it, it would take the draft in from the door as people come in and out. So it must have been that. So honestly, they do these things to save money, don't they? So that was the swimming pool. Came back here. I was having a little bit of a chat to one of my neighbours here at the caravan site, Ken and Elaine, lovely couple, both retired now, and he was telling me there's another swimming pool at Billingham, which is like a 10-minute drive from here. So I'm going to have a look for that. I didn't have a chance to look for it. I meant to look at it up on the internet, but if there's one closer, because when I go to the pool in Boston, it's a half hour there and a half hour back. Well, there's an hour gone already, and you haven't swum a single length yet. You know, if I can find the one that's 10 minutes away by car, then maybe I could possibly cycle to that in 20-25 minutes. You know, it'd be a lot easier if there was one closer by. So I better look that up. He was Ken and the neighbour next to him. They're putting a new a reversing camera on his car. Who's gone out to, I don't know, Halfords or somewhere and bought this little reversing light for the car. Have you got one on your car? They're very good, but you have to learn to trust them once they're set up. Now, mine was put on by the manufacturer at the time when I bought the car, or when I started. I don't actually own a car, you know. When I started leasing the car, it's already fitted in there. But you have to learn to trust it. When you first get one of those reversing cameras, you're like, oh, I don't know if is that too far back yet? And then you suddenly realise, yeah, the camera is actually better at judging the distance than you. Whether that's the same or not, for a camera you install yourself, I don't know, because you'd have to be very careful how you set that up, wouldn't you, when you think about it. And of course, with one you've put on yourself, I suppose it could move slightly and you could start hitting things. Yesterday afternoon, had my lunch, went to bed, got up again, and I started putting my new fairy lights up. Oh yes, we're a big fan of fairy lights. I now have multicoloured fairy lights all round one side of the caravan, round the front of the caravan, and then, unfortunately, I run out of little sticky hooks. I've got two types of hooks. I've got ones where you peel off, I think you peel off the little square things with hooks. You peel off this bit of paper. Oh, it's always so difficult to do that, isn't it? You know, with you now, you're doing this all the time, can't get the damn bit of paper. Peel it off there and literally stick it on the wall like that. So I've got those, and I've got gutter hooks. And these literally, you put it on the gutter like that, and then you hook your wire over it. It looks very pretty, but I've run out, so I haven't finished putting all those up. Look very pretty indeed. And then I went over to my sister's to give my brother-in-law his Superchat badge, which he purchased via a Superchat. You can have one as well if you want. I haven't got any here now. I think I've just taken my brother-in-law's one, Superchat badge. Oh, yes, I have. I have got one, actually. Do you want me to get it or not? Shall I get it? 1 minute. Just a minute now. Stay there. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. There it is. These are the Super Chat badges, which many of you have got now. Anyone who sends a Super Chat, you get one of these by return post. You must send me your address, incidentally. Okay, that's what you get if you send a Super Chat. And I sent those over to him. And then, because they've only just come back from Cyprus, my sister has bought us a couple of gifts. Here, look at this. Look. First of all, fridge magnets from Cyprus. Very nice. Aren't they pretty? 1 minute. Thanks for your messages coming in there, gang. I shall read those in a moment. Righty. Ba 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 ba. 1 minute now. There we are. Oh yeah. Oh, they're stuck to the card, are they? Oh, yes. Here we are. These are they fridge? Is there anything metal in here? No. Hang on. Where's that go? No, there's nothing metal in here. Here we are. There's a cat one with all the different Cyprus places on there, and they're lovely. Very good quality. I have to say, these are metal, are they? I don't know what they're made out of. They're very, very good. Oh, if there's a magnet, it's going to be metal, isn't it, I suppose, yeah. And there's a Cyprus one here. There we are, Cyprus one there. Really nice, though. Very colourful. We like bright colours. We don't like boring colours. You know, magnolia, cream, grey. Boring colours. Even white and black. Boring colours. Bright colours. That's what we need in our lives. And there's a little map of Cyprus there. So she brought me that back. And a holy rosary. There we are, holy rosary, so that I can sit there. Oh, so, and it's got something on it, and they've impregnated it with some sort of perfume on there. So I've got a holy rosary as well. Shall we do a few decades now while you're sitting there? If we can, if you want to. You know, here we go. Hail Mary, full of... No, you probably don't want to do that now, do you? There we... And it's got a little cross on that. So, isn't that lovely? Rosewood. Really, really nice, that. I have one at the house, and that was given to me by Auntie Brenda, and it's been sort of in the family for years and years. They're not monetary value at all. They're just, you know, religious things. So a picture of Mary on the front there. So that's that. That was from my sister. And they gave me one of their fridge magnets. A retro store fridge magnet. There's my sister. Look. I mean, you can barely see my brother-in-law. She's kind of eclipsing him there. Look. So they gave me that for my fridge as well. That's their fridge magnet, because they do fridge magnets as well. You can win a fridge magnet, a United Kingdom Talk fridge magnet, by getting your raffle ticket later on in the show, okay? I shall be giving out those later. Not yet. And there is their fridge magnet, which I think is pretty cool, that. Very, very cool. Also, my brother-in-law has suggested myself, I think, and two other YouTube broadcasters, Mix Mowers and Roy the Boy, I think is the other one. Well, I hope I've got those names right. If I've got, might have put someone in there that isn't doing it. And he's going to produce a calendar, which will be coming out sort of nearer to Christmas time, I think, as a little super chat thing. So anyone who does a super chat, I think they were going to sort of, because we've got super chats for anything sort of up to, whatever at the moment, which is one of those. Okay, so get one of those. These super chat calendars, I think he was going to do $9.99. So anyone who sends a super chat $9.99 or over will get a calendar, but they're not done yet. So I'll show you those as soon as they're doing. So he's producing one of those, and then we sat there and we watched old 1970s British television commercials, which are all happy. They're all happy. Martin, my sister's husband, was saying, adverts in the 1970s on the telly, they were all happy, weren't they? With jingles and, I don't know, dogs running around with toilet paper and children singing in various different places. And we saw Frankie Howard. Frankie Howard was on there, and other stars. Oh, who was the lady? Famous actress. She was on there, of course, a lot younger then. And then just happy adverts and funny. Nowadays... Of course, he was saying all they want to do is sell you a funeral plan or something like that. All depressing adverts, aren't they? So we watched that, and then I went to see my nephew, who I haven't seen for some time. The younger nephew, Jimmy, was upstairs in his suite of rooms. He hasn't just got one room there. No, because there used to be 3 children living there. See, now there's only one. He's got a suite of rooms, almost his own house within the house. Seriously, and he was in one of his rooms. I think he's going to chuck an old settee out, which is just completely ruined. The back has gone back. That's certainly had its use. And he's got another settee in there, so he was clearing out that and a little bit of a chat with him. And while he was there, because one of my gay mates fancies my nephew, so I did a quick FaceTime. I don't know if he's with us this morning, with Duke, who's Chris Dukey boy, who was very, very excited to get a FaceTime conversation with my nephew, and then I quickly cut him off after he said too much. And then I got a text back from Chris saying that I was a tease. And Jimmy's killing himself laughing. All right, so that's what I did yesterday. Today I'm going out to the Malcolm Arms, which is a little pub down the road in Antonsgout. That's the name of the place. Antonsgout, a little pub in Antonsgout, and taking my other nephew and his family there for a nice little lunch, because my nephew came over and did a little bit of work in here for me on Saturday. So there we are. Thanks for your messages. I shall read some of those now, gang. Hello to Mark Bowles. Good morning, Mark. Oh, incidentally, and I don't think anyone's mentioned it, so you haven't noticed. Okay. Yeah, you haven't noticed. I'm on the other microphone this morning. Okay, big microphone right in front of me here. There it is. Okay, I'm on that this morning. I don't know if it sounds any different to you. I would only ever change something, okay, if I think it's going to make it sort of a bit of an improvement, So I'm hoping that will give you a little bit more bass, because I thought the other microphone was a bit less bass. Also, I'm no longer attached, so I can now move around. I can leave here without having to unplug things and go out into the other room and get things to show you or whatever, if I forget. So that's the reason for that. No one seems to have noticed, so perhaps it doesn't sound any different at all to you. But you may notice other sounds now. It's a very good microphone. Can you hear the computer fan, I wonder? Listen, and certainly when those planes come over, you'll definitely hear those from the RAF just down the road there, all right? So good morning to Mark Bowles, Gareth Price, good morning, Mick Davenport, good morning, Mikey Mike. Mikey Mike's got his own channel. He's setting up to do some videos. If you're on the YouTube chat, click the 3 little dots and it says go to channel. And you can have a look at his channel there, although he hasn't done any videos yet, okay? Morning to Michael Lawrence, Ray Reynolds in the house. Let's pause a while. Take as long as you want. Oh, don't even go there, Ray. Oh, yeah, I was watching that on the news last night. They've paused Brexit again. Again. It just goes on and on, doesn't it? Good morning to High Grade Gaming. No boss today, so he can watch in peace. Morning, Jason Hughes. Hello to Diane Jeb. Good morning, young lady. All right. Hello to Sean Pye. George Bond's in the house this morning. Good morning, George. He's where's High Grade Gaming? Watching it work on the roof in London, Camden. Are you near the Black Cat there? That's where I worked for all those years. 18 years I was there. It's a great job. Great, fantastic place, that Black Cat. Closed at the moment. They're trying to reopen it. Will they or won't they? I'd like to think they would, but it wouldn't be the same, of course. Morning to Michael Pullman. Adam the plumber's there. Hello. John Aitkins there. It was his birthday yesterday. Good morning, John. I think you had a nice time yesterday. Good morning to you, John. Hello to Wonder Woman. Rachel's in the house. Just popped over from Facebook. Why can't you see the messages from there? I don't know. Something happened. I could look at the messages in 2 places, but it gets so confusing. And as we're just going to go on YouTube on its own very, very soon now, I thought I'd just leave it like that then. Or we could just leave it like that, so I could have them both playing on both windows. Because there's a lot of people who watch and they don't comment. You know, I could have it playing both windows and just have the messages on there. I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet, okay? But that's the reason for that. That's something to do with the streaming company, Restream. There's a box that you tick, and it might have been me. I'm sure I did something the other day to try and make an improvement, and by doing that, I've knocked out the thing that sends the messages from there onto the one chat box, so I can't see them at the moment. Okay. High Grade Gaming says, who uses Facebook anymore? YouTube is better. I think the quality of the picture's certainly better on YouTube, isn't it? Mick, you've upset my wife, Chris. She says she washes the shower curtains once a week. A lot of people don't. Come on, you must have been in a shower somewhere, usually in a hotel. Usually, because I only do 2 or 3 star hotels. You know, there's that curtain there, and you pull it, and there's a bit of mould at the bottom. Or worse. It's awful. Sean's got reversing camera fitted to his car as standard. Yeah, same here, Sean. I think a lot of them have now, but I think Ken's got a little bit of an older car, so he hasn't got one on there. He's a lovely man, Ken. Ken and his wife Elaine are sat there, you know, leaning on the fence, talking to them. I say fence, like a little bit of top of the veranda. They haven't got fairy lights though, not like I have now. Surrounded by little lights. I don't have them twinkling though. Oh, I couldn't bear that. Flashing lights all the time. They're all right for about 3 minutes, aren't they? And then you think, oh, why are these lights still flashing like that? If there's still a few people over there on Facebook, that's fine. Maybe they want to stay there. I don't know. But I can't see your messages. You've got to join us on YouTube now to be able to message the show, okay, and join in with everyone else. John, thank you for the happy birthday yesterday. I was out all day and ate far too much food. And a big cream cake. Yes, I can hear. I heard you walking around this morning. You've put on so much weight, John. Someone who's put on weight is Gemma Collins. Oh, yes, it's in the sun this morning. The weight's piling on once again, isn't it, Gemma? She said, it says, after the week she's had, you'd forgive Gemma Collins for dipping into the Ben and Jerry's. I think she's had more than that. After ringing 999 amid fears, her ex, Argent, remember we did that story, had overdosed. The diet has now gone out of the window. I don't think it ever started, did it? There was these pictures of her in the paper a few weeks ago now, and saying that she'd lost all this weight. Well, I'm sorry. There must be something wrong with my eyes, or maybe the adjustment on the computer isn't there and makes people look big. I don't know. The reality star has piled on the pounds because of the stress. She said, I'll have to do it in the Gemma Collins voice, all right? The Gemma Collins voice. She said, I ain't stopped eating. I've had a lot of stress and I've not been to the gym in 2 weeks. And don't forget the crying as well. And now the running black mascara and the shaking. I say shakily, more like wobbling. I've been unwell all weekend with a chest infection. Oh, it's all just, honestly. Attention. She is fleeing to Dubai. Oh dear. To try and get away from the scandal around us. There's somewhere that just does not interest me, Dubai. I don't know why. I've no interest at all in going to Dubai or Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. I just imagine it as a horrible old sandy, very hot place. Very unpleasant to sort of survive there. Anyway, it says, they may have the best shopping centres in the world, but I can go out to bleeding John Lewis in London if I really want nice shops, can't I? Speaking at the launch of her new fragrance, there we are, you see. There's always something else there. It's attention to get her new fragrance, Diva Pink. I wonder what that smells like. If it smells anything like her, oh my God. Diva Pink in London on Monday night. Gemma vowed, when I come back, I will get back on it, as in the diet, I suppose. I always come out on top. My life always goes a bit tits up, but I carry on. And there's a picture of her in this pink tent. Oh my lord. Anyway, that's enough of that story. Let's come out of that story. I've just deleted that story of no limited interest in the entire world, I think. Good morning to Yvonne Lemon, joining us this morning. Good morning, Yvonne. Are you a new person? I don't think I've seen you there this morning. Good morning, Yvonne. Hello to Carol and Dave. Mark Kepner has got his Glastonbury tickets sorted out for next year, doing corporate. Happy days. Oh no, I wouldn't be going to Glastonbury. No, too many people, too much mud and too much rain. No, thank you. Not interested in that. That being said, of course, very, very popular. Didn't all the tickets sell out in just a few minutes for the whole thing? It's very, very popular, the whole Glastonbury thing. You know, are you going to clean up after yourself, Mark? Hope you're not going to be leaving a tent somewhere or something like that, or piles of rubbish somewhere, like they all do there. They just leave their tents. Tents are so cheap to buy now. They literally just leave their tents, don't they? Jason, I've got reversing sensors. It's called a tow bar. Oh, what's happened here? Our day's out. My Superchat badge never arrived. Really? That's interesting. Can you give it another couple of days? And if it doesn't, just email me in your address and I'll pop another one in the post for you. All right? I don't know why that is. You're the first one. First one where it hasn't arrived yet. Just pop your little thing, pop your email. No, just give it a couple of days. And if it doesn't come, I shall put another one in the post for you. All right, worry not. Just a minute. Roy the boy, morning, Roy the boy. I got a picture of Roy the boy. Look, here it is, because he does Father Christmases. Look, here he is, Roy the boy. He does Father Christmas. Look, good, isn't it? There he is on his own, and here he is with lots of other Father Christmases. I'm not sure which one you are there, Roy. Let me have a close look at my screen. Roy the boy is Santa. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Hang on. Is that him? I think that's him on the right-hand side of the bucket. Would I be right there, Roy the boy? Is that you on the right-hand side of the bucket? Which he does a charity thing there. So that's Roy the boy there. There's another picture here somewhere, which I'll show you a little bit later of someone else, if they're here. I might show you it anyway. So there we are. John, it might be Pacho oil on the rosary beads. It's like it's a very nice smell. It would remind you of someone old. I think that particular smell. I don't know what that smell is. It's very nice. Yvonne was on Eddie's show. I don't know what Eddie's show is. Don't know what that is, Yvonne. No idea what that is, Eddie's show, I'm afraid. Is that another YouTube channel or something, darling? I don't know what that is. Let's just scroll down. Mick's been driving for 33 years, so if I can't reverse without a camera, then I should give up. If that's a fair comment, Mick. I mean, we don't need cameras, do we? But it does make it a bit easier. You can get right close to that car behind you before it goes beep, 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 like that, doesn't it? Beep. If you've got the sound on as well. I don't have the sound on mine. I can tell you're back in Lincolnshire. I was buffering a little. Was I buffering to anyone else or just Rachel? Do let us know, gang. Do let us know. Okay, if you're getting a bit of buffering there. It's usually your end, actually, that buffering happens. If one or two people say it's buffering and you ask people and no one else is buffering, then it's not me. It's probably you, Rach, darling. All right, if only you paid your bill, you'd have proper internet there, my love. Wonder Woman. Shh, shh, shh. She is Wonder Woman. There we are. It's not Mick Davenport's birthday today. Good morning to Fran Green. Good morning, Fran. She emailed in for her little raffle ticket yesterday. If Jimmy doesn't place his settee, he'll be round yours banging on the settee. Oh, I hope not. I told him if he brings his girlfriend round here, don't use my bleeding bed. I'm not having any of those goings on. Stick on the settee and close the curtains in there. Let's have a look there. Excuse me. As long as we don't hear any bodily function. No, you won't. That's only on the Retro Store show. My sister does bodily functions on the Retro Restore show, okay? Saturday afternoons at 2 o'clock. Martin was saying I might move the time of that. I don't know why. Perhaps, so we'll see. There we are. Retro Restore had his Super Chat badge delivered personally yesterday. You certainly did, didn't you? Last night we were sat there watching those old 1970s adverts. Morning to Adrian Richardson. Good morning. Can you ask the chat to take a look at my channel? I do magnetic fiction and gaming videos. Of course. Yeah, see where it says High Grade Gaming? Just click on those little 3 dots there and it will say go to channel and you'll be able to see the channel that High Grade Gaming does there. Okay, just scrolling down and chatting to each other. Bum bum. All right, Roy the boy. There's Yvonne. Yeah, Yvonne's fairly new. Whereabouts are you, Yvonne? Whereabouts are you in the world? Sean, Gemma Collins' perfume was rebranded yesterday to be always called Midnight in a Weightlifter's Jockstrap. I'd like to smell it, actually, just to see what it's like. You know, some of these perfumes are awful. There's nothing wrong with a cheap one, like, do you remember Brute? That was from the 70s, wasn't it? Brute, in a red bottle. Nah, how does the jingle go to that one? Brute, I can't remember. And there was High Karate, all old ones from the night. High Karate, Brute, and another one. There was 3 of them, wasn't there? I can't think of the name of the other one now. Really sort of, you know, it all came in plastic bottles, didn't they? I can't remember the other one. Can't remember. Tony King, good morning, Tony. Yvonne is one of Rachel's friends. Okay, so welcome along, Yvonne. Welcome to our little show. You'll enjoy it here. We do have a little bit of a laugh. You can send messages. I can't read every single message because there's so many coming in. But I'll always give you a name check when we see you, okay? Good morning to Shania. Oh, you haven't seen this. Shania is a bit late this morning. She had to put the rubbish out. Look, Shania, I've been bought like this by my sister back from Cyprus. A lovely rosewood rosary. There we are. A rosary. There we are. Isn't that lovely? And it's got a nice smell to it as well. I keep sticking my nose on it. Do you know it smells churchy? It does smell sort of churchy. A picture of our Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of God, on the front there. There you are, Shania. You like that, don't you? She likes that. Claire, is this a new shirt for firework night? No. This is an old shirt, Claire. I've had this a while now. I'm surprised you don't recognise it. So there we are. All right, Claire. Morning to Claire. Let's have a look. George, did you get my text? No. No text on here. No text. Did you send a text? No text on there, George. Morning to... just a second. Mick Davenport is reminding us that it's his birthday on Halloween. Yeah, or at least you won't need a mask. Well, yeah. You won't need a mask. Certain people in this world don't need a mask at Halloween. Adam the Plumber, have you caught up on The Apprentice? No, but I did watch another one of them yesterday. The one where they're making lollies. Oh, my God. What a mess. What an absolute mess. The Apprentice, which I do watch on the BBC, usually the contestants, you wouldn't want them to work for you. You wouldn't even want to be their friends. They're the sort of people that will just step all over you to get where they want to get and don't give a toss about anything else going on around them. They're the sort of people. I think they're awful. Except there is one on there who's like this cheeky chappy from Essex type person, you know? He's quite good. The rest of them, and there's a short bloke on there. Oh, he's only a boy. He looks about 10 years old. He's got a little face, you know, all smooth face, and he's just awful. He's got this posh accent on him, whether or not he's putting it on or not, but he just upsets everyone. Anyway, it's awful. So they had to make ice lollies, right? And these ice lollies, I don't know where they got the idea from. They were supposed to make premium ice lollies on this particular programme, right? One group of them made these lollies and they put flowers in and sprigs of rosemary. Right? So then they froze these things up, brought them up again. So, oh, they look really good. Well, there's a bit of rosemary sticking out the top of this lolly. And then another one, they had the idea of making these pink lollies as a premium product, right? So they've got this edible glitter stuff, put it in there, mixed it all in. Oh, it looks really good. You know, look at all this glittering away. So then they put that in the lolly moulds, put that in the freezer, come back out again, and for some reason, once it's been frozen, the glitter doesn't show up anymore. And this apparently was quite expensive. The glitter was expensive. Not only was the glitter expensive, they wanted to sell these lollies, right, for £3.85. Has anyone ever paid £3.85 for a lolly? I couldn't believe it. I would never pay. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had a lolly. My sister said, well, a Magnum. How much is a Magnum? But a Magnum's a nice cream, isn't it, on a stick? It's not a lolly. I would expect to pay for a nice lolly, I don't know, £1.20 maybe at the most. Something like that. What's a lolly? You know, a Walls lolly in a supermarket. I don't know. I reckon about £1.20. Anyway, they wanted to charge £3.85 for these lollies. And so that's out in the street. So they're selling these, and one of the other lollies was, and these pink lollies they made, well, I mean, the shape of them, they certainly didn't look premium. How can I put this? They were like something you'd buy from an Ann Summers shop. I'm absolutely serious. That's exactly what they look like. Awful. And you're selling these to kids. Would you like one of these? Oh, what's this, mummy? £3.85 for a lolly. And then they would go into these various shops and trying to sell them boxes of this stuff. And they were opening these cool boxes, getting some of these lollies out. For example, the rosemary sprig ones, which they'd cut these rosemary sprigs off because they were sticking out the top. And she's getting these out of the thing. The things are bloody falling apart. And the boys took the big box of pink lollies to another shop. And they're trying to sell them £3.85. And this woman's looking, she said, well, these are not premium. And honestly, the crap that these contestants come up with, they all think they've got the gift of the gab. This is the problem. And the crap that they come out with, and no one wants to take the blame for anything. Now, I'm sure you've come across this whenever you've gone into a shop and complained or something like that. No one ever wants to take the blame anymore. Oh, it's not my fault. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. And that's what they're like in the boardroom. That's what they're like. Everyone is blaming everyone else for something that's gone wrong other than themselves. And another expression that keeps coming up for some reason is, oh, I put my hands up on that one. I mean, how many times people put their hands up on that last programme in the boardroom was unbelievable. Oh, I put my hands up. Oh, I put my hands up. What are these people being taught at university? One thing, no social skills whatsoever. These people don't have any social skills. It's all about me, 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 and not listening to anyone else. Awful. Anyway, so they've gone into this other shop with a box of lollies. The pink ones that look like something from an Ann's Summers shop. You know, a PEN. One of those. That's what they look like. These are not really high quality. He says, well, these are £3.85. She says, no, I'm not going to give you £3.85 for these. And he's like, well, what about £3.65? She says, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you no more than £1. And he says, can you move at all on that? And she looked at him and he said, what about £3.20? She says, no, £1. And then he says, well, can you go to something like £2.50? She said, no, I'm not going to give you any more than £1 each for these. Someone's just texted in there, finishing with the number 08. Good morning to you, but there's no name on it. Is that? Put your name on there. If you've never texted before, put your name on so I know who it is, all right? And then he says, can you come? We can come right down to £1.25. And she says, no. She says, I'm doing you a favour by buying them for £1. He's walked off. So they've got all these lollies that they can't sell anywhere else. I think it was too late in the day. The only offer he's had is £1, which would have given them £100. They've walked away from the deal. Rather than get something, they've walked away. I came across a similar thing years ago in Curry's. A few years ago, I wanted a nice big telly. George Bond, thank you very much, George. Got your text through there. Morning, George. In Curry's, where I'd seen a television advertised for £999. It was because this was a 65-inch telly, and I always said, you know, when they come below £1,000, this is about 2 years ago this was, then I would consider buying one. And I saw an ad in the paper for $9.99. I thought, yes, I love that. And it was a good make. It was an LG telly. Right? So I didn't go straight down there. That might have been on like Sunday. On Tuesday, I went down to Curry's, and I had £1,000 in my pocket, cash, right, which I'd got out of the bank. And I said, you got an advertised telly, LG one, £1,000. He said, have you got the code? So I had written this down. I didn't have the ad, I had the code with me. He said, so it's that one over there. It was £1,299. I said, then that was advertised on Sunday for $9.99. He said, yeah, the deals change all the time. I said, well, okay then. Well, can you do it for $9.99? He said, no, I'm afraid I can't. I said, look. Got me a wedge out of the pocket. I said, there you go, I've got £1,000 here. That's the telly I want that you have. I can't do it, I'm afraid, sir. Can I see if I can find you something similar? So he starts looking at all the other tellies, but it wasn't what I wanted, you know, because I wanted a telly with a satellite input and a Freeview input. Now, they don't all have those. They usually have just the Freeview one. Not every telly has both of these inputs, because I've got a dish and an aerial as well. No, he weren't having none of it. Unbelievable. He said, look, I can't do the deal. If you check back in a couple of days, it might come back on again. I said, so I've got £1,000 here. You're going to let me walk out the door with this now, are you? He said, there's nothing I can do, sir. So off I went. Took my money out. So they could have had £1,000 and they would have made profit. They would have had £1,000, but no, got to stick by the rule book. Bloody idiots. Funnily enough, I then came back on and someone told me, I think it was my sister actually, told me about AO.com. I went on there, typed in the model number, and up it came 4969. So we're better off all round. Happy days. Ordered it off AO.com. 2 days later, 2 men came and brought it round. Thank you very much. Idiots. Idiots. You know, rather than get something, they prefer to take nothing at all. Yeah, great business, mate. Really great business. Like the people on The Apprentice, absolutely not a clue at all. Instead of taking that £100 for the lollies, he preferred to walk away with nothing and probably had to dump the lollies somewhere. Ridiculous. No idea at all. Anyway, old Lord Sugar, when they came in and the boys lost, so the 3 boys walking, I had a feeling he wanted to sack all 3 of them. They were absolutely useless. Useless. That programme has gone so downhill. Not Alan Sugar. I think Alan Sugar is absolutely brilliant on that programme. The contestants, each year, they get more and more thick. They're coming out of university like that. Oh, know everything about the environment and how to be offended. Actual life skills, 0. 0 life skills. What are they being taught in these places? Anyway, that's it. That was The Apprentice. Thank you for mentioning that for me, Adam. I'm so glad I didn't forget that. Oh, Roy the Boy sold something to Mark Bowles. Is it a picture of you in swimming trunks, Mark? Is that what it is? Good morning to Joanna Ivola. Good morning, Joanna. Yvonne, Rachel is my lovely best friend, Wonder Woman. I couldn't ask for a better best friend. I'm from Norwich, UK. Oh, yes, home of the Anglia Knights. Da, 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 da. That one. I love it. Old Spice. Thank you, Jason. Old Spice was the other aftershave. That was it. It was Old Spice, High Karate, and the other one I mentioned earlier. And that one's, I've forgotten that one now as well. I have such a short memory span. I think it was the years of going out raving. That's what it was. Old Spice. Anyway, other people, Old Spice. Shania likes the rosary beads. They are very nice, aren't they, Shania? And that's for my dear sister, bless her heart. Let me just scroll down there. Oh my God. Well, it's a bit serious, isn't it? Wonder Woman says 39 bodies have been found in a lorry in Essex. just seen it in my news. Are they probably are they people coming over from another country? I suppose the trouble is that a lot of people don't realise. You know those big lorries that come over from other countries. They are hermetically sealed. Some of them, the air cannot get in or out. There's no little gap around the outside. People suffocate on those lorries or die from dehydration. Must be awful. What an awful way to go, isn't it? Awful, dreadful. Right, let's just scroll down a little bit there. Mark chatting away there. Okay, all chatting together. That's good. John Aiken, richer sounds. You get great deals on TVs. We got a 60-inch telly, Blu-ray and surround sound for £1,200. That's good. I've got a Blu-ray player. I have 2 Blu-ray discs. That's it. I just don't watch DVDs anymore. Now and again, my friend Ray Reynolds gave me the Dad's Army DVDs, and I would absolutely watch those. But I've said before, you know, I kept buying these DVDs, putting them on the shelf to watch one day, and there they are, 10 years later, still in their cellophane wrappers, aren't they? It's all on downloads now. Good morning to Harold. Martin's got a Tetley sponsorship. Tetley, 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 happy as can be. Tetley, make tea bags. Tetley, make good tea. Tetley, that one, innit? Do you remember? I know all the jingles. Yorkshire tea. Yeah, I got Yorkshire tea as well, Martin, as you know. Good. Okay, people talking to herself there as well. We'll do the raffle tickets soon today, boys and girls. I only want to do an hour today because I want to get down the swimming pool and ready for my nephew. Otherwise, they'll die if they don't get their dinner on time. I'll tell you that now. What about this? Now, why when you're if your partner is ill at the moment, this is not pointing at you, okay? I'm just reading a story from a newspaper in the Daily Mirror. You know, why, if your partner dies, why get rid of them? You can have them propped up in a chair next to you, perhaps laying next to you in a bed. This lady did it, bless her heart. A woman lived with her boyfriend's rotting body for up to 3 weeks and tried to cover up the smell using scented candles. Oh, bless her heart. It's awful, isn't it, when you lose someone you love, whether that be your partner or your mum or dad or even worse than that, a child or someone like that. You know, it's just awful. A woman lived with her boyfriend's rotting body for up to 3 weeks and tried to cover up the smell using scented candles. Thank you very much. Sam458, I've got something for you. Thank you for the super chat, Sam. Much appreciated, Sam. Although I managed to get into my PayPal account last night to check whether you had deposited that £10,000 that you were going to put in. It didn't arrive. So I don't know if you sent it to the right place. All right, I've got something. I've got a little video coming up, gang. I did a tour of the caravan as requested by Sam, which I did last night. So that is coming up, okay, very shortly. Let me read you this news story first. Tried to cover up the smell using scented candles. The lady, who's 54, continued to live with her lover, Robin, his dead body, in the flat they shared together in Northern Ireland after he died, age 40. That's early to die, isn't it? That's very early to die. I was talking to my brother-in-law. I didn't know. I remembered his dad, who's sad. None of us have got our parents anymore, unfortunately. But he was saying his dad, Roy, his name was Roy, he was a lovely man, always happy, and he liked country music. I think his favourite singer, if I remember, was Boxcar Willie. Boxcar Willie. Excuse me a minute. Now, and we would go over to their house, which was quite close to ours. We lived in flats. We didn't have gardens or things like that. We were both upstairs. I was in that block, and Martin and his family were in this block. And then he met my sister and they got married. And whenever we went over to his dad would put on Boxcar Willie records. Yeah, I remember that. Boxcar Willie, country music fan he is. Anyway, let's go back to this. And he was telling me that his dad had a heart attack at 42. But he did smoke a lot, so presumably it was that. But 42, that's a really young age to it. He didn't die at 42, but I think around about 50, was it 59? Something like that, 59. I don't know if he's still with us, Martin. I can't remember when you lost your dad. I think it was 59. But yeah, he had a heart attack at 42. That's young, isn't it? Young to have something like that. Anyway, back to this story now. The lady, the 54-year-old, had tried to mask the foul smell, with scented candles at Antrim Crown Court heard. Suspicions were raised when a plumber quizzed Irwin about a bad smell when he was doing repairs about their home. McMaster's brother then went to the flat after becoming concerned about his safety on November the 22nd. In a statement read out in court, Mr. McMaster's mum said her son had been left like a piece of rotting meat. Oh dear. When his brother arrived at the flat, he found scented candles burning to mask the rotting odour. But Irwin still claimed McMaster had been resting due to his back pain. His brother then barged past her into the flat and found the body severely decomposed in the bedroom. The autopsy found his death was most likely caused by an overdose of tramadol. That must be some sort of... it's a prescription drug, apparently. When McMaster's mum checked on her son, Irvin told her he was unwell and gave details of what he had eaten, even though he was already dead. Awful that the court heard he'd been suffering from anxiety and depression. So there we are. So she'd been living with the rotting body. So there's an idea for you. You know, save on the funeral costs, couldn't you? Just buy yourself some scented candles. I suppose. I suppose it must be very difficult, really, when you're with someone for so long, and then you lose them. It's like having a limb cut off, isn't it? It must be when you think about it. And even though they're dead, you don't want that body to go, I suppose. You know, you want that left there, don't you? You know. Anyway, that's a story there. Good morning to Roy Brownlow. Morning, Roy. I've got a picture of Roy Brownlow that he sent in. Would you like to see that? Here it is. All right. There we are. Mr. Roy Brownlow. Hang on. That's wrong. Wrong picture. Hang on. What am I doing? There we are. Roy Brownlow. Get ready. That's a little video I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, there's Roy Brownlow. He's got the whole set. Look, he's got the fridge magnet. He's got the Superchat badge. And he's got the hat that he won at the bingo. The hat was won at the bingo. We've got another 9 of those to give away. The next bingo is on Sunday night. You need to register for the bingo by sending me an email, okay? Just say I would like to join in the bingo. The fridge magnet that we do as a raffle, he's holding that in his left hand. And there he's got the Super Chat badge on there. If you zoom in on that, you'll see it. The picture is actually back to front for some reason. The cards are very interesting. I quite like that T-shirt, Roy. So there's Roy Brownlow sending in a little picture of himself there. Okay. As I say, little video coming up of the caravan. First of all, can I just read your messages? Let's read these messages and then we'll move on to the video. Dupe. There's another one, Dupe. That I don't think that was around in the 70s. I don't remember the aftershave Dupe in the 1970s. No, that's a fairly... Well, it's not this year, but it's a fairly modern one. I don't think that was around there. Rachel loves Boxcar Willie. There you go. Great country singer. Mick, I hope you're not going to be showing us your top drawer. No, you won't see the underpants, I'm afraid. Roy is off to collect a new car, £62,000 in cash. Yeah, right. Well, you're walking around with £62,000 in your pocket? I don't think so. Seems a lot of money for a car. What have you got then? Is it a Rolls Royce? I don't think I'll ever own a car worth £62,000. I said to you the other day, if I could have any car I wanted, it would be a Bentley. Yeah, but I'd have to have the money to be able to run the damn thing, 2 miles to the gallon or something like that. Good morning to Jerry Millen. Good morning, Jerry. Welcome along to the show. Rachel also loves Johnny Cash. Oh, Johnny Cash and Dolly Parton. Yes, great singers. Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5. Da 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 da. We love that one. Love that. Tramadol is a strong painkiller, says Tony King. Thank you for that. I've been lucky enough not to have anything like that so far. Okay, let's keep away from the serious stuff usually. Let's have a look there. Carol and Dave, what's the badge you're wearing? Ah, Ray Reynolds got me this. This is an old BBC One clock. Do you recognise that? You'll recognise that. When they used to have clocks on the BBC One before the news. I like all stuff like that. I've got loads more here. Ray Reynolds gave them to me. Where are they? They're under here somewhere. Here they are. He gave me all these different badges. Look. Lots of different ones here. All television stuff. There's an old ATV one. Look at that. ATV. Da da da. Bum bum bum. ATV. How sad is this? I got all this stuff. Granada. Remember that? Granada. There was no jingle to that one. Sam458. You said my name in the video. Of course. If I see your name, it will always be mentioned, Sam. Sending another £2. Thank you, Sam. Anglia. They're all here. All these little TV companies of badges I've got here. It's good, isn't it? Hello to Chelsea, who's at home watching while is at hard at work. Good morning, Chelsea. Hello. Watching away. Here, it's like family, what's it called? Family Favourites? What's that one on Radio 2 where people ring in from all over the world to say hello to each other? That's a good programme, isn't it? It's a long time since I heard that. Long, long time. Roy Brownlow's on the bus, but the girl in front smells lovely. We'll go and sit next to her then. She assumed killed the conductor. Have you slung her off the bus for inappropriate behaviour? You're not allowed to talk to girls anymore anyway, Roy. You'll be on the front page of the Daily Mail. You have to fill in forms now if you want to talk to anyone. In case they're offended. Tammy Wynette. Stand by your man. Lovely song. Lovely song. Jupe was in the 1980s. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a 70s one. Oh, so it went as far back as that, did it? Okay, I thought that was a sort of 90s one. But Jupe apparently goes back to the 80s there. Carol and Dave love different music. Soul is on Carol's favourite and mine, Carol. Ah, right. Well, we're the same. We like the same sort of music then. My preferred type of music is 80s soul. Luther Vandross, Loose Ends, Rufus and Chaka Khan, Ain't Nobody. That sort of swing. I do go to the Radio London Soul Night Out, which is usually an annual event, although not this year because they can't get the Camden Palais. Or Coco's, whatever it's called now. They're doing it up, and that's where they usually hold it, so I haven't been able to do that this year. Tony Blackburn's Soul Night Out. He does the Soul Show. I don't know if you know that, Carol. It's on BBC Radio London, which you can get, even if you're not in London. Just go on the internet, type in BBC Radio London. Listen now. It's on Sundays at 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Sundays until 3 o'clock. Tony Blackburn's Soul Show on BBC Radio London. All right. Thank you, Roy. Roy says I'm looking nice today. You're not turning, are you, Roy? You're not turning, are you? The lady is not for turning. Right. Are we ready to see this video? Oh, did I see something from Adam there? How do you set up the super jet on your... Oh, the super chat. I'd like to try and set one up on the charity. Okay, well, you need to have, you need to be monetized first. You need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and you need to have your videos watched by so many thousands of viewing hours first before you can do it. So, is that monetized and all that? But you have to get through that first before you do it. Okay. Roy the boy says, I wish I'd got a super chat for every message. I don't think anyone does that. Someone, who was it? Mix Mowers, he got $100 super chat, didn't he? Or £100 one. Carol and Dave could dance with you. Yes, we could. Ain't nobody. Da, da, da. Loose ends. You got me hanging on a string now. That one. I always wanted to go to a soul weekender. I've never gone. You know, Butlins do them, didn't they? I went out. The Soul Nights Out are fantastic. I have all these old artists. I've seen The Real Thing on there. You to me are everything that's sweet. And last time we had Alexander O'Neill, who waved specifically to me. Because I looked over and I thought, who's that out there? And he went like that to me. Alexander O'Neill put his thumb up to me. They were on the stage for ages. He had his own band. It was great. Really, really great. You'd like it there, Carol. We're all of an age there. All these people pile into the Camden Palais or Coco's for Soul Night Out. It starts at, I think the doors open at 6:30. It starts at 7:30, and it does start at 7:30. Okay, then they have all these artists on. 10:30, it's finished, mate. We're off home. We're not there till 2 in the morning. No, 10:30, we're out. That's it. Good. Want to get home. And we're all sort of on age, and there's no one in there under the age of 50, I would say. No one. They're all sort of between 50 and 65, I would say. Sometimes they play Oops Upside Your Head. Everyone gets on the floor. You know, oops, upside your head. Say, oops, I'm doing that rowing thing. Well, it finishes. People have to be helped up off the floor. We can't get up. It's true. Right. Excuse me. High grade gaming's helping out on the plumber there. Right. Can we? There's a lot of messages coming in. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna run this film now. Okay. Sam458, who sends in 1 or 2 super chats, and it's much appreciated. Sam, it's very kind of you. Has asked me to give you a tour of the caravan, which last night I created this little masterpiece of entertainment. All right. Sam458 has asked to have a little bit of a tour of the caravan, so I'll show you that in a minute. But I just wanted you to sort of have a little insight into what goes on when I'm not doing the show. I'm kind of doing the show all the time, really. When I think about it, the whole day I'm like thinking, oh, that would be nice to talk about that, or something I might have done. Be nice to, I might be watching something on the news or something like that. And one of the other things I do is when I get a few minutes, I fire up the mobile phone or the iPad, and I do your raffle tickets. Those are coming in from email. I've already done a couple. Fran, I think Fran there. Hello, Fran. All right. She was watching a recording of the show. As you know, if you're not with us live, you can still get a raffle ticket. Okay? All you've got to do is email in, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. And indeed, last night, several people emailed in. It's night time now. It's 25, but just coming up to 25 past 10 at night. And I'm just doing the tickets. I've already done Fran and Tony's. And Michael's there. So, hello, Michael. Whether you're with us live or watching a recording, this is your raffle ticket from last night. You got number 537. So all the emails and that come up there on the little thing, and I'll just go through those when I've got 5 minutes. And it's as easy as that, Mr. Dodsworth. Okay, let's do that. If you're wondering what that noise, can you hear that whirring noise? That's the heating behind me. Oh, it's lovely and warm in it. It's very cold outside today. It's about 9 degrees out there. In here, probably about 18 at the moment, going up slowly to about 20. I don't like it too hot. So there you go, Michael. See, there's yours, 537. This is last night. And then I'll get his little email there. And just type in 537. 537. Click send, and that's as easy as that. Sometimes I do it in the studio. And there's Virginia Gonzalez. Morning, Virginia. Where are we? Virginia is. She sent us a wrong email there. Did you, darling? That's all right. Oh, we are. That's it. 538 for Virginia Gonzalez. There we are. If you've just clicked on, I'm not doing today's tickets yet. These are from last night, okay? I'm just showing you what goes on when I'm not actually on the air. So there we are. Or on stream, whatever you call it. 5384 Virginia. I'll do the other 2 in a minute. Meanwhile, young Sam has asked to see what it's like in the caravan. So here is a little tour. That's where I was just sitting then. Just above me there is the heating cum air conditioner thing. That thing on there, that little eye, is so I can remotely control the air conditioning through my mobile phone wherever I am. That's quite a new thing on there. I hope you like the colour scheme. Yes, lime green. There we are, that's the front. Alright, oh hello. That's the front. Couple of orchids there, which are quite a number of years, quite a number of weeks old now. I've said before so many times on the show, orchids are fantastic value for money. When you buy them, they're usually about a tenner. Don't pay any more than a tenner for something like that. They last for weeks. Those petals last for weeks, much longer than cut flowers. Okay. There's an old clock there. There's my telly. It's only a cheap telly there. Nothing of expense. Some cupboards up there. There's not a lot in there. There's a few religious things there. Okay, that's a picture of my mum and my dad. Pictures of some of the great nephews and great nieces there. Gas fire doesn't chuck off that much heat, I must say. On its own, it's not good enough. It's all right for a bit of extra heat in the summer. There's a little light up church. Okay, some other bits and pieces of all the family there. Couple of Lego things. That's Olivia. I'm not sure if you've seen Olivia before. She's the little disabled girl, my nephew's little girl. Okay, a couple of Lego things I've put together there. Do like Lego. All right then. Coming into the kitchen, it's all a bit open plan in here. I'm not the most tidiest of people. There's the old clock, which is waiting now to be taken back to the house. Another plant there. Oh, I must show you my my blind. My blind here. Hang on, look at this. I like this. Look at this. Ducks. It's good, isn't it? There's ducks there. Very old-fashioned lighting in here, but it does the job. Does the job. Okay, mirror there. That's the router. That's how you watch the show. It all comes out on that, right? That wire there goes to the computer, which is in the other room. I'll show you in a minute. Into there and out over 4G. Right? There's no actually physical fibre connection here or anything else like that. Clock up there is the kitchen area. Doing my dinner at the moment. Various potions. There's my pill box, all my pills. The George Foreman grill. We've got a couple of corn burgers going on in here at the moment. They may well be done by the look of it. I'll just turn those off, I think. There we are. Some smart plugs. Can you see these smart plugs? That allows me to turn stuff on and off when I'm not here. So, for example, I might have a kettle full of water there that I'll leave on, so that when I'm on my way back to the caravan, I can turn it on. By the time I get here, the kettle's boiled. Nice quick cup of tea. Okay. Sink area. My brother-in-law put this in for me. The other one was plastic and it broke in the bottom. So my brother, in fact, he had to replace all this as well. All the what's that called? The worktop as well, because the other one had gone a bit wrong as well. Gas cooker. It's quite old, the cooker, as you can see. There's a microwave. I've just noticed my stuff ain't turning in there. Oh, I've got vegetables in there. They should be turning round. Why isn't that turning? Does it come off the thing? Does that happen to you? Ever get stuff come off the thing? So I've got a couple of lots of vegetables in there. And some nice powdered potato. Let's start that off again. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, everyone. All right. And through the doorway we go to the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll try and keep it clean. I'm thinking of having the bathroom done. It's not that expensive to have a bathroom done in a caravan. Nowhere near what it costs you to have a bathroom done in a house anyway. This is the sort of mini bath. One of the reasons is that, I don't know if you can see, this is all cracking around here now. Can you see that? Yes, you can, just about. You see that? Sort of cracking around there, so that's broken now. So that will only get worse. That's why I'm thinking about having a bathroom done. And also the skylight is broken, so that's just like that at the moment. Shower's okay. The water is a little bit feeble. It's not too bad. It's a bit feeble coming up. There's another blind here. Let me show you this blind. My sister made that for me. It's nice, isn't it? And a heater there. Again, my brother-in-law put me in the nice heater in there. Although, to be honest, with the other heating units, I've got one in the living room and one in the bedroom, which you'll see in a minute. Don't really need that on if I leave the doors open. Okay, here's my bedroom. All right. They are the new very thick curtains that I had put in. Again, something my sister's husband put in for me. They are very, very thick, these. They're like duvets. They're actually like duvets in the hope that it stops any sound coming in from noisy kids. Which gets on my nerves. I mean, it's not... children will be children, I understand that. It's my problem, really. And there's the other heater, come air conditioner thing in here. And just those two serve the whole caravan. Don't need to do any more. All right? So that's where my little head is at night. And on the other side, got a lovely clock there. Okay, my sister bought me that for my birthday. Something I wanted. It's a silent clock, so it just goes round slowly. You can't hear it ticking. Radio over there, that's what wakes me up in the morning. Little temperature thing there. Cupboard. And as you can see on the temperature, okay, so the top one is in here, the bottom one is outside. All right, and that thing at the bottom is the water in the air. I don't know what that is, but as you can see, the heating works very well in here. It's just gone up a little bit outside. 18 degrees here, 10 degrees outside, and again a magic eye there where I can control my heating, which is up there, from anywhere by the mobile phone, wherever I am out, and turn it on before I come out here. Out in the hallway then. Let's turn that light on here so you can see out here. Very small hallway, okay. You come in here, you see, and that's my little studio. That's the bedroom. That's the bathroom. And that's the living room and dining room. Little mirror there. I do have a little radiator on there. It's not really being used anymore. In here is a very, very old water heater. Can you see that? I mean, that's really old. If I get the bathroom done, I'll probably have that replaced with something that makes more water come out, if you see what I mean, rather than the little bit of a stream that's coming out at the moment. And then this is where I do my show. Let's show you in here now. Okay, this is from the back here. So I'll be sitting there, and that's what I can see in front of me. Here we've got 3 lights here, okay? 3 lights. That's a light as well, covered in a bit of tissue to diffuse it a bit. And that's where I sit. That microphone may or may not be used this morning. I don't know if I have time to put that on tonight. Meanwhile, the little microphone is, there it is over there, just screwed up there waiting to be used. That's the sound mixer, all the sound comes in and out of. Not very expensive, that. 2 computers down there, old computers, they're not particularly new. The one on the left is even, I think it's running, what's that useless Microsoft? Was it Millennial Edition or Microsoft Edition? I can't remember what it was called now. But that's very old, the one on the left, it's a bit slow. The one on the right was a refurbished one, because that was much cheaper than buying something new. Got a little heater in here, which is brilliant, actually. You don't need, that was the heater that I used in the bedroom before I had the proper heating put on, which is fantastic. The backdrop, as you know, it's just pinned up on the wall there. You see, there's the top of it. You don't see that. New clock there. Now, you remember I said to you that it's crooked. It looks straight to you, but it's crooked. And indeed, if I hold that, you can see it is actually crooked, that clock there. Or maybe you can't see. I'm not sure that you can. Yeah, you can you? See, that's slightly crooked, but because the wall, it actually bends round here. So to you, when you're sort of looking from there, well, I can't get back far enough. When you're looking from there, it looks right. And a little table down here with some bits and pieces on it. You can't usually see this bit here, can you? Sorry, I hit the stop button then. We'll carry on. And here's a cupboard, just blankets and things in there. There's the electric box. Not too many fuses on there, you see. And that's it. There we are. There's my tour of the caravan. Especially for Sam, who requested that. All right? All right, Sam, especially for you there. You've had a tour of the caravan. Thought you'd like that. All right. What are you chatting about here? Good morning to Steph Diamond. Good morning, Steph. Joining us a little bit later this morning. Morning, Steph. John says I need a 60-minute makeover in the caravan. No, I don't. It's perfectly all right. We don't need anything posh here. No floaters in the bathroom. Good. The shower curtain looks mouldy. It's like Spaghetti Junction under your desk. Fire hazard. Well, possibly. I don't know. That's it. So they're all on. They're not like double plugs. It's like a long strip thing. It's not fire hazard at all, dear. How's that a fire hazard? Thank you very much. Robert Dexter. Good morning, Robert Dexter. Welcome along. Welcome to the show, Robert. Always join us on YouTube, okay, my friend? Because the messaging thing isn't working too well. I did just pop over onto the Facebook feed there, and I see people are using, are still trying to chat to us on there. I'm afraid the chat on the YouTube is not, on the Facebook is not coming across to us now. You do need to join us on YouTube now, okay? youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK. All right, thank you, Karen and Dave. There we are, a little tour of the caravan we've done there. Just a quick email here, and then we'll do the raffle this morning. Good morning to Chris Lotz. Morning, Chris, who emails into the show and says, sorry to bother, I've got a random question for you. You're British. Do you ever remember Ghostwatch? Aired live in around 1992. No. Can't say that's something I've ever seen, to be honest, Ghostwatch. The name rings a bell, to be honest, but I don't remember watching it. I know there's one of those ghost programs on now, isn't it? And it just, oh, it's so fake. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Listen. Did you? Oh my God, oh, please do us a favour. Get real. I do believe in ghosts and the supernatural. Oh yes, I believe in ghosts and the supernatural. And I've had a few little experiences over the year. Nothing that scared me really, you know. But I think you need to be open to all sorts of things. All sorts of things. Alrighty. Okay. Right. Let's do the raffle tickets for the day. Who wants a raffle ticket? Who wants a raffle ticket? John says Ghostwatch was like the most haunted. That was rubbish as well, was it? Okay, fair enough. No, I honestly don't remember that. Right, raffle on Monday. Who wants a ticket? Let's have a go. Roy the boy first. 543. Thanks for your photos, Roy. I hope you saw me show those earlier. Mick Davenport, 544. 545 for Martin. Right, he's still trying to win. Jason Hughes, 546. Mega Andy, hello Andy. Mega Andy, 547. Mark Bowles, 548. John Aitken, 549. Steph Diamond, 550. 551 for Roy Brownlow, who's winning everything at the moment. Carol and Dave, 552. Sean Pye, 553. 554, High Grade Gaming. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the tour there. Glad you enjoyed that. Didn't take long to do that, to be honest. Tony King, 555. Oops, Tony King, 555. Oh, I've got a random one here, 540. Who's that going to go to? So, Claire, 540. I've got got a random ticket here laying around. Claire, 540 for you, Claire. All right, 540. I know that's out of sequence, but it's just a extra ticket I just found there. All right, 556 for Yvonne Lemon. New lady from Norwich, Yvonne Lemon. Hello, Sean. Sitting there very quietly. Sean got a super chat the other day, didn't you? I think you got your badge, didn't you? Sean Riches is 557. This is for these, Sean. Okay, because we got super chat badges, and these are the fridge magnets. Okay, fridge magnets. Sean is at 557 there. Sean, Joanna. Sean's got his own mobile bar now. He's set up a mobile bar, so if you have an event, you go to Sean, and he turns up with his bar and does all the drinks and that. It's good, isn't it? He was a mobile disco until too many people are doing that now, though. 558 is John. Why have I got John? Oh, Joanna. I'll put John there. Joanna, who's looking forward to my singing in a moment, aren't you, Joanna? I know you are, my love. Fran Green, 559. Adam the Plumber, we've done high grade game, haven't we? Adam Plumber, 560. I hope I don't run out of raffle tickets before I get back to Bracknell to get some more. 561, Diane Jebb. Adrian Richardson, 562. Who's got an extra ticket? Who's got an extra ticket? I haven't given out 2 tickets, have I? Oh, you mean the random ticket? Yeah, there was one sitting there on its own, which obviously had been pulled out and not used at some point. So that's what that one is. It's not an extra ticket. She hasn't got 2 tickets. Shut up! 2 tickets. All right. There's no extra ticket. Did you hear what I said? There's a random extra ticket. Now, don't mention you get 2. Oh, for God's sake, man. What is wrong with you all? So worried that someone's going to get something more. You're like being the people at the karaoke night. Oh, you've put them before me. I was next. Me. No one gets extra. As is said in Oliver. You know, please, sir, can I have some more? No. Sale of the Century was from Norwich, yes. It's Sale of the Century. I love it. Thank you, Sam 458. How can you sleep with one pillow? Oh no, I can't be too high up. Thank you, Sam. Sent another super chat. Look at that. How can I sleep with one pillow? No. That's the maximum. In fact, sometimes I push the pillow aside and I'm just flat. My head is like that. If I'm on my side, sometimes I'll put it on the pillow, like, or on my back. I like to sleep like that, starf like that. Honestly, seriously, stretching my arms, and that seems to send me to sleep all right. Correct, John. Nicholas Parsons was the host of Sale of the Century. That was great, wasn't it? Oh, the prizes are so small and insignificant in comparison to today's big cash prizes. It was all about fun then, really, not so much about the prizes, was it? You remember the things going around on Bruce Forsyth's Generation Game on that conveyor belt? I mean, a cuddly toy, a toaster, please. Throw it back in his face. If he was still alive, that is. Jason, can I ask a favour? Can I have a ticket for tomorrow as I won't be around? No! Unlucky then. You won't get one, will you? Unless, of course, you email in for one at that email address. There we are, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. All right. Now, anyone else? That should be all the tickets. Has anyone not got a ticket? Please speak now. If you're watching a recording of the show, of course, boys and girls, you can get your ticket by email. Remember, 1 ticket per show only. Okay? If you get caught asking for more than one, you are aborted. You are aborted. If you ask for more than 1 ticket, boys and girls, there will be pain and suffering. There will be pain and suffering if you ask for more than 1 ticket. Don't do it because you'll be aborted and you'll never ever be able to get anything again. That's it. Has to be fair to everyone. No one gets more than 1 ticket. No one gets preferential treatment. Can you just imagine if I gave someone preferential treatment? Oh, you'd all go mad. You know, over a bloody fridge magnet. I mean, do me a favour, for Christ's sake. You can always buy one. £10,000. Payable to my PayPal account, chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. That's my PayPal. Send your £10,000 and I will personally come round to your house at wherever you are in the world and deliver your fridge magnet to you. Just £10,000. I think that's an absolute... But get them now. Oh, the caravan's fallen over. Get them now before they run out. I may have to increase the price of the £10,000 fridge magnet as they get less. So you better buy one now before they go up. They could be 50 grand by the end of the year. You never know. But, you know, for people where money is no object, right? I don't know what that's like, actually. Just being able to walk down a street and just, I love that Rolls Royce today. Just walk in and buy it. What is that like? Thank you, Rachel. Rachel sent a £4 super chat this morning. Thank you, Rachel. Steph Diamond. Yes, email me your address. I tell you who hasn't emailed me. Ellie. She's got one as well, isn't she, coming? Was it Ellie? I'm still waiting for her address to appear in my inbox. Steph, if you email me your address, I'll send you out a super chat badge. But I won't be able to send it out till Saturday, okay, when I'm back down at the house there. Mega Andy, can I ask a favour too? I might not be around for the bingo on Sunday. Will you email me my number? If I win, you call me and let me know so I can pop on and claim? No! You bloody well sit there and watch the whole show. Cheek. I had that the other day. Someone was saying, how do we know if we've won the bingo? Well, you complete the card. What if we're not there? Well, you can't win then, can you? Dear me. What do you want me to do? Sit here and just send off badges randomly to someone in the telephone book? Oh, my God. Awful people, all of you. I noticed the card reader so you can check your bank balance. Oh, this thing. I'm not even with Barclays, right? Here's something I discovered. All these card readers are the same. Don't matter what bank you're with, put in any bank card into that and then follow the instructions as you get on, you know, with the banking. And you get the list of numbers, you know, the authorization code, tap that in and it works. All these bank readers are the same. Try it yourself. If you're with several banks, you've probably got a couple of these with the different banks on them. I'm not with Barclays. I think I was about a long time ago. A very, very long time ago I was with Barclays. I think that was some sort of special mortgage I was with or something like that. So that's what I've got that for. And doesn't matter what one you use. The card readers are interchangeable, whichever bank you're with. Bet you didn't know that, did you? It's something I just discovered. Jason. Sam, which email are you with? Gmail or Hotmail? Neither. That's I see what you mean. Virgin Media, actually. Virgin Media. But that's my own, what do you call it? I don't know what it's called now. You know, you set up an email and then you can have it pointing to wherever it goes. I can't remember what it's called now. Can't remember. Mark Bowles, did you get a ticket, Mark? You've just screamed at me, Christopher. Did you get a ticket, dear? I can't remember if you got a ticket. Mick says no one loves me enough to send me a badge. Oh, poor Mick. Nobody loves him. Nobody loves me either, Mick. It's very sad. No, we are unloved and unwanted. We are hated people. They hate us. They hate us. Let me have a look. Roy Brownlow. She moved a gay-looking lad next to me now. Well, you'll be safe. He ain't going to fancy you, is he, Roy? Just don't assume because you're male that every gay man fancies you. Certainly not you, dear. You got a ticket, Mark. Excellent. Thank you, Mark. There we are. I'm glad you got a ticket. All right. Hello to Joe. Big Joe's there. Just in time for your raffle ticket, Joe. 563. 563 for Joe. Domican. Get my bingo. There's no bingo today. That's on Sundays, Joe. Bingo is on Sunday, okay? Bingo is on Sunday. Jason's with Lloyd, so we are. All right, Joe D. All right. Okay, gang, that's it for the show today. Oh, no, I haven't done the birthdays. It's birthday time here on United Kingdom Talk. And happy birthday on this Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2019, to a very dear friend of mine, Carl Rex Monsoon, 33 years. Oh, is that with you, Carl, in that picture? Oh, is that... Is that... Hang on a minute. Oh, no, it's not someone I know. Sorry, I thought that was someone I know. I thought that was Simon. It's not Simon at all. Okay, so happy birthday, Carl. Carl used to come along to Heaven, where I DJ'd at about 11 or 12 years ago now. He's now in his 30s. 33 today. Happy birthday to Carl. Carl, just to let you know, my favourite age was between 32 and 47. So you've just gone into that now. I hope you're, you know, sort of have a good time now, as I did when I was between those two ages. So you've just gone into that. Happy birthday to you, Carl. Lovely chap. Good morning to Terry Sharp. Happy birthday, Terry. Comes into the pub occasionally. I haven't seen him for a while. Terry Sharp today, 45 years old. Good morning, Terry. Happy birthday to you. Nicholas David Hogg today is 51 years old. Happy birthday, Nicholas. Ronald Spriggs. He's in... America. Now, is it New York? He's in America. I think it's New York. I might be wrong with that one. But happy birthday to you, Ronald. He's been to the karaoke as well. And he's a lovely, great singer. Great singer. Ronald Spriggs. Happy birthday. Howard Jackson. Good morning, Howard. You look like you're drowning in the sea there in that picture. Happy birthday, Howard. Keza Wilkinson. Good morning. Happy birthday to Keza. Terry Lee Rose, who's a great friend of a very, very good friend of mine, Miss Nicki French, who is... a singer and entertainer. She's in Pantomime as that... What's that? I think the witch with the horns. Is that Maleficent? I think she's as Maleficent. Hang on, let me look it up for you. Let's have a look. You may well have seen Nicki French. She represented us at the Eurovision Song Contest some years ago. They didn't give her the votes, not because the song wasn't good, but because they're bleeding don't like us. That's why. There she is. Nicki French as Maleficent. I think that's how you say it. And she's got the horn. Oh, that's a fantastic picture of her. I wish I could show it to you. How could I show it? I don't think I can. Oh, the mirror. Where's the mirror? Oh, the mirror's not in here anymore. I put it in the shed, didn't I? Yes, Nicki French. She's in the a pantomime. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where's the pantomime? It's not Beauty and the Beast, is it? Where is it now? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, it is Beauty and the... If it's Beauty and the Beast, why is Maleficent in it then? Oh, I don't get that. That's the wrong character, isn't it? And then they must have done something with the show then. Anyway, and that is from the 13th of December to the 5th of January at... Honestly, the words are so small here. Hang on a minute. Ferneham Hall, Osborne Road. Ferneham. How do you say that? Ferneham? Ferneham Hall, Osborne Road, Fareham, PO16. Is that Portsmouth? PO? Sounds like Portsmouth, doesn't it? I might be completely wrong with it, but that's where she is at FernhamHall.co.uk. You can have a look. FernhamHall.co.uk. My friend Nicki French, and she's going to be Maleficent in Beauty and the Beast. Oh, how fantastic. Maybe I'll try and get her on the show. Anyway, Terry Lee Rose, whose birthday it is today, is a really good friend of hers. That's why I mentioned her. So happy birthday to you today, Terry. Lewis Simmons. Morning, Lewis. 33 years old today. And Andy Pakuta. Good morning, Andy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, boys and girls. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, boys and girls. All right, there we are. Let's have a look. When are the free pens coming? Well, I haven't run out of fridge magnets yet. I've got to get rid of the fridge magnets first. Good morning to Woodall. Hello, Woodall. Oh, Heidi Young is back. Hello, Heidi. Back from Norway. You've probably been back a while, have you, my darling? She's on the site here. So, are you on the site at the moment? Are you on site at the moment, Heidi? 564 for you, Heidi. Just in time for a raffle ticket there at the end. Heidi Young. Hey, where are we? 564. There you are, Heidi. In the tin can. Have I missed anyone else out? Let's have a look there. There we are. We've got Heidi there. One moment, please. What time on Sunday? Oh, the bingo on Sunday will be at 8 o'clock. Yvonne, the bingo on Sunday is at 8 o'clock. If you want to play the bingo, you must register for that before Sunday. See that email address there? Send me an email, okay? I will add you to the bingo system. I won't be able to do that till Saturday. Once I've added you, I'll send you a little message back saying done or something like that, okay? So you know you've been added to the system. And what happens then, just before the bingo starts, I push a button, everyone gets a bingo ticket, and we play bingo, and you win a hat. You win a little United Kingdom Talk hat, which Roy Brownlow, here's a picture of him, wearing one. He won the first one on Sunday, okay? There's Roy Brownlow and his new hat. He looks very proud of all his bits and pieces. I think he's a collector. He collects bits and pieces. But you must email me to register for that bingo so I can put you in the system. Don't leave it till the Sunday. If you leave it till the show on Sunday, too late, because it's a bit laborious typing in names while you're sort of in the middle of a show or something like that, okay? So that's how that one. Jason, Chris is charging my phone chargeable to you. Yes, Martin's doing his live stream. Oh, it's still on Saturday at 2 o'clock, okay? So if you just click on, you see where it says Retro Store, click on that and on the three dots next to it. And where it says go to channel, it will take you to his channel and you'll be able to watch the live stream from my sister and her husband on Saturday afternoon. Was it Saturday or Sunday I said then? What did I say? Oh, scrolling up now. Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. You got your ticket there, Heidi. Excellent. Good. All right, that's it for the show today. Oh, hang on a minute. Woodall. No, she is still in Norway and she's flying back tonight. Okay, well, safe journey on there, my darlings. Safe journey on that plane. I hate flying, I've got to tell you. I really hate flying. I'm going to Cyprus in November. So looking forward to seeing my niece down there. And that'll be nice, won't it? Good. That's it for the day. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to get down the swimming pool and then I shall go and have lunch at the Malcolm Arms in Antongate, which I'm looking forward to. Have a lovely day and I'll see you again, hopefully, at sometime tomorrow morning. Bye-bye now.